What's going on, 29 crew, and happy
prime rib
day. Oh yeah. So today, I got something special for you guys. Today, I'm taking you around the island to find where can you get some prime rib. Oh yeah, you know, there's many places on the island where you could get prime rib from, but I'm only going to take you to 4 locations, okay? Yeah, because I know I could eat it all and everything, but come on guys, think about it. There's so many places. I want to take you to some places, different points of the island. Central, North Shore. I want to take you to the windward side as well, and also to in the Waikiki area. Some of the places that I think is best to get a prime rib, and also to giving you my opinion on which one would be best to go to and which one is not so great to go to. But I think all of them going to be great anyway, because come on, think about it. It's prime rib. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy what's going to be going down in my belly. I know I'm going to be stuffed after all this is done. Boy, man, it won't be stuffed. As I make this drive towards my first destination, I also forgot that I need to pray over my food before I get there. So, Lord Jesus, thank you for this food. Thank you for all these meals that I am for sure going to devour. In your name, I pray. Amen. First stop on this list is headed to Black Angus Steakhouse, formerly called the Cattle Company, located in Pearl City, Hawaii. The name had changed, but this place has still remained the same, with the same ambiance and also the same menu. Yeah, nothing's changed about the menu as well. So I'm going to be checking out the cowboy cut, 1.5 pounds of cattle meat. We start the table off with house baked bread, and in a way, it kind of gives me the vibes of the bread from the Cheesecake Factory. So I'm slapping on some of that butter. Don't that look delicious? So, and as soon as you taste it, yeah, it is so good. 2 thumbs up. First thing that we tried on the menu is the 3 cheese garlic bread. Taking a slice, and I'm hoping that I get me a cheese pool, and let's see if we get one. We get that little string, that's about it. But I can tell you it was nice and warm and ooey and gooey and cheesy and garlicky. It has it all. That's some good stuff. I have to let you know, I did break the #1 cardinal rule when it comes to going to restaurants eating too much bread. I couldn't help it. Now it's time to try out the meal that I came here for, the prime rib. Let's get this down. First thing we're going to try out is this lovely looking broccoli. Take a good look at this piece of broccoli. My oh my. I mean, one thing that you could tell, big bushel. And boy, was it a big bushel. So big that I couldn't even fit part of it in my mouth. I had to take bite after bite after bite. Knowing that how big this is, I was like, wow, need more. Broccoli is nice and crisp, blanched just perfectly, and it's perfectly seasoned just as well too. Great. Loving this broccoli. Next thing we're going to try out is this loaded baked potato. After cutting the piece off and presenting it to the camera, I know y'all noticed that the skin is still on there. Yes, I am one of those guys that love the skin of a baked potato, and I will eat it still. Potatoes done perfectly. There's no cold spots or any raw spots as well. With the sour cream cheese and bacon and green onions, it does just a trick, you know. If you are a person that needs that, yeah, it's good with it. And last but not least, we are going to try out this prime rib. I mean, look how big of a cut of meat that is. Had to get that one. Getting her cut up so y'all can show you what this bad boy look like, and boy, won't that look so good. Now taking a bite of cut of this meat, and I'm telling you, it just melts right in my mouth right there. Oh my God. Beef is perfectly seasoned, perfect medium rare, A+ on that, and I'm loving that rub that they have on here too. And I'm going to try it out with the algae sauce right here. Algae sauce is house made. And did the algae sauce give it great flavor, or did it disappoint? And I could tell you right now, it gave great flavor. No disappointments here. Great with the algae sauce. Now I'm going to try a piece with the fresh horseradish sauce. Everyone knows what horseradish sauce can do to a person, but it's always good to try out the meat with the horseradish sauce. It makes it taste good, but of course it attacks my sinuses immediately, and I'm like, wow. That horseradish was strong, and boy, does it wake up your sinuses. Man. Also note, if you come on Wednesday nights and get a prime rib, you will get yourself a free dessert. So just remember that, okay? Get yourself a free dessert when coming there on Wednesday nights. But skipping out to the end of this portion right here, I want to let you know this prime rib did the trick. And boy, was I stuffed. Oh boy, oh yeah, that was good, guys. But now it's on to the next one. So now I'm headed up to the far north shore so I could be able to go all the way up to Turtle Bay onto the Arnold Palmer Golf Course to try out the prime rib at Lei Lei Bar Grill. It's a stunning view of the golf course that you'll have the opportunity to be able to sit outside in the patio deck, or you could choose to sit inside at the table or at the bar. I chose to sit inside so I could be able to see my food coming right at me. First thing to come out is the appetizer, and what I'm trying this round is the warm crab dip, set at a price for $26. Now the question I ask, is it worth it? Showing you the sample that they have right here, and once I place it in my mouth to taste it out, it tastes great, and also it was an easy swallow. It gets a quick thumbs up. Now I'm going to be trying it out with the bread that they give for this dish, hoping that the bread could add a good chew with the taste of this crab meat. Down the hatch it goes, and yes, it did. That artichoke stands out with this crab dip right here. It's nice and warm. Very tasty, very, very tasty. One thing that I would change with this crab dip is maybe if they could serve it with some warm pita bread, or if they flavored up the current bread they had with garlic butter. But all in all, it was still good, but not worth $26 though. Next up is the main course, the prime rib, and boy does it look good. The Lei Lei's signature prime rib, a 28-ounce bone-in for $62. Comes with a side of garlic mashed potatoes, a side of some steamed veggies, and also a cute little flower on top, cutting into the middle of the steak. And of course, what are you going to get from that? That is right, that is exactly what you want, that perfect temperature. Medium rare, baby. Now it's time to take in on the first bite, and of course, once I got that flavor hit me, and it was wow. Holy wow, wow. It's really good. Really juicy. Right here. This bad boy is super flavorful. So delicious. Get this when you're here. And that was without the algae sauce, but I'm going to try it with the algae sauce here, and of course give it that little dip, place it in my mouth and give it a taste, and of course it also made it good. Great with the algae sauce as well too. If I can get it. Now I'm trying it out with the creamy horseradish sauce. Knowing that horseradish sauce can have a little kick to it, try it with it, and yes, it did a good job too. Good job. The horseradish sauce makes it work. I'm liking this horseradish sauce. It's creamy and delicious. Next thing I'm trying out is the garlic smashed potatoes. At first I wish I got them loaded, but of course they were. Red skin potatoes are fabulous. I love red skin potatoes. Very creamy, and also got the chunks that you need, you know, so for sure good. Now it's time to check out the steamed vegetables. This broccoli was done right, but I could definitely tell you one thing though. Everybody does broccoli over here. There's no doubt in that. I didn't think getting through this 28-ounce steak was going to take a long time because, of course, I'm super hungry. And knowing that I got to down so much more throughout this entire journey to show you how the best prime rib is, it is my pleasure to do so you won't have to. But I'm going to chow this sucker. Last bite, bottoms up. Down, down, down. Well, guys, that was wow. Yeah, but now it's on to the next one. Next stop, I am traveling down on the windward side of the island to check out the beautiful coastline and also to view the Ko'olau Mountains. To reach my next destination, a place that I'm very familiar with because I've been here so many times for their food, for the prime rib at Haleiwa in Kaneohe, Hawaii, where they serve up great food and also great views. Look at these mountain views. I tell you, only a few restaurants on the island got stunning views like this. And I tell you, this is one of the places you want to go to be able to get views like this. And if you want to do a wedding here, they got your back. But now it's time to get my eat on. And right now I'm starting off with the house bread with a side of guava butter. This day I've had a lot of bread, but this is not going to stop me from having this butter with this bread. Because if you never had guava butter, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But once you have it, you will never ever stop wanting it.
These products are so good, guys. You will love it.
Now, even though bread is the #1 filler, I can't stop eating it though. And I'm telling you, I won't. For an appetizer, I am having the smoked fish dip with some warm pita bread. Just be advised, this is a special appetizer. It's not always on the menu, but hopefully if you come out, you will be able to get it. Giving you this look right here, and I'm telling you, once you taste it, it is amazing. Drop dead amazing taste and flavors.
This is much better than it will be with crab. Much tasting, better tasting and everything. And it comes with flatbread, something I really like.
Now, even though they gave me flatbread, I don't care. It's still going down my belly because it's so delicious. I don't care how much it makes me full.
Every single bite of that was fire. Fire. If they have this on the special, get it, okay? Definitely get this. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. This is good looking.
And here it is. Haleiwa Joe's famous prime rib, cooked to medium rare, but also pan-seared slightly upon request. It also comes with a scoop of garlic mashed potatoes, fresh picked green beans, creamy horseradish sauce, and house-made au jus. Cutting into the meat and checking it out right there, and yep, it is medium rare.
Way ready for it.
And the taste of it, of course, it is still the same. So delicious, man. This is why this is one of my favorite restaurants to come to on the island.
The flavors that they use for this, I just want to know what they use. I know it's basic, but man, it tastes so incredible. It's always incredible here.
And of course, I'm trying it out with the horseradish sauce. Giving it a small dip, of course, horseradish sauce can be strong. Whether it is creamy or prepared, you gotta be prepared for your sides to be cleared.
The horseradish sauce is so creamy. You can eat that with anything, the mashed potatoes or the vegetables.
Next is with the au jus sauce. Didn't want to make a mess with pouring it all on the plate, so I'm just going to dip it right into the sauce directly and pop it directly in my mouth as well. Having no mess is the best.
The au jus sauce is killer. Killer. I mean, it is a killer.
Next, of course, we tried out the mashed potatoes.
I love me some Mexican mashed potatoes.
Now, I especially love how theirs is made because they leave a lot of skin with their potatoes. And finally, checking out the string beans. Bottoms up. It is always good to have green when you're eating red meat.
I love the crisp and the blanching that they do for these green beans. Just right, guys. Gotta get here.
Now, as I cut the rest of this bad boy up so I could get this down my belly, I'm thinking like, oh my God, I still got one more place to go. But I really shouldn't worry because this stuff is just so delicious, you know? Now, I know I didn't do this for the other restaurants, but once I seen that they had this back, I just knew I had to get it. This is Haleiwa Joe's Key Lime Pie. Off the market for 4 years, but finally back. It is topped with whipped cream and also these lime peel candies. They are so good too.
I've been waiting years for this thing to come back. Years. Yeah, can't wait.
This is a cheesecake base. Laced at the bottom is graham cracker crust. Seeing how it is grabbed onto the fork, you know that it's made just right. And as you see how happy I am, you know it is made just right.
You get it all with this. You get the sweetness. You get that tanginess. You get the creaminess. It is just the best of the world, for sure.
And here's the lime candy peel.
And this is the kick of the boot. Getting those candy lime skins. Oh man, they got it all, baby. When you get here, if they got this on special, for sure get this, okay? That's part of this deliciousness. Baby.
The last bite of anything is always the most delicious bite. And of course, I wish I had some more to boot. Get every little bit that I can.
Ooh-wee, guys. Oh man, I am nearly there, guys. I am nearly stuffed, you know, but got one more spot to hit up and I'm there. One other note, guys, I forgot to tell you this also too. If you want to get that best seat that I just had, the best seat in the house, make sure you get there early. Of course, I wasn't, but I was still available to get it. Yeah, so, but just make sure you get here early so you can be able to get that front seat right there, the best seat in the house, you know. Also too, I mean, that view that you get with it, that view is just incredible, you know. So I'm telling you, it's good for everything. So if you want to get a wedding here or any kind of celebration, you got to get out here to Haleiwa Joe's. But now on to the next one.
The last stop on my eating adventure is to the signature prime steak and seafood restaurant located on the top level of the Ala Hotel by Mantra. After parking the car, headed up the Castway to get inside the building. Locate the elevator to get up to the 36th floor. See the elevator door open. Get inside the elevator. Press the floor I need to go to, but it don't press. Press it again, don't press. Press it again, doesn't press. I'm wondering what's going on. And unfortunately, I found out I need to go to the first floor to get on the elevator to get to the restaurant. And look how long this line is. Oh my God. This is a really long line to get to the restaurant. In a way that tell you how popular this place really is. You are given the red carpet treatment while entering the elevator, but you still gotta wait for it to come, and here it comes, guys. Getting on the elevator right now. Press the floor I need to go to, and now I arrive. Take it to my seat and look at the view I have from my seat. This is by far one of the best restaurant city views you could get on the island. But now it's about time that I sit down and get to my butter rolls. These dinner rolls are sweet Hawaiian bread that's laced with some sea salt and butter on top. Now giving it a go, and of course it was so good. I mean, so good. Butter flavored bread is great. It's the Hawaiian bread that's butter flavored, and added touch of salt on top. Really do the trick. Really want that. For my appetizer, I got the Dungeness crab and shrimp cake. Whenever crab cake is on the menu, I'm always getting it. As you see how it looks delicious, and I could definitely tell you it was delicious. You really get a lot of crab into this, and also too, you definitely taste the shrimp. It is big over here, guys. Really big. Very delicious. So now it's about time to finish this all up. And of course, you know I'm going to be tearing this bad boy up. I'm going to eat every single bit that I can from off this plate. And of course, you see what I've done. So now it's about time for the main course. But hold up. Full disclosure, I totally messed up when I looked at the menu on this thing. At first, I thought it said prime rib. But unfortunately, no, they do not sell prime rib at this location. They sell prime rib eye. Oh my God, I can't believe I actually fell for that, man. This is not right. This is so bogus. But I said to myself, hey, I'm here, so I'm going to have to finish this out now. So where was I when I said that? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's where I was at. It's time to chow down on this prime rib eye. Oh, yeah, this looking good.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Signature's prime rib eye steak. It also came with complimentary truffle mashed potatoes. And also, I got me some fresh broccoli that I had to pay for, of course. First thing I want to do is check out the broccoli. And of course, what place that makes broccoli will make broccoli terrible? No place at all, you would know.
The broccoli is seasoned and I am loving it. I am loving this broccoli.
Yep, I'm loving it so much, I had to get me a second bite of this. Next up is the truffle mashed potatoes. Letting y'all get a good inspection on how this looks, and of course, don't it look so creamy, and also too, it is lumpy. Creamy and lumpy potatoes, a perfect combination.
This flavor is amazing. Amazing. I like this. I like this a lot. Still have the skin inside, and you know how much I love the skin from the potato, guys.
And of course, I had to give me another bite of this. Really did. And now what I didn't come here for, but I actually got the prime rib eye. Cutting into this bad boy, and of course, just like how every good proper steakhouse do, they come and check on you.
Just wanted to come by and just check on you to make sure that the steak was cooked to your rating.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Thank you, there.
I appreciate it.
And there you have it, folk. What does that look like?
Medium rare, as it should be.
You darn right that's medium rare, and boy did it taste good. Wow, wow.
Even though I did get tricked with the whole name, prime rib eye. I'm sorry about that, guys, but it's okay. But the steak is still the bomb. That was really good. I know the cuts are not the same as well too, but if you want a prime rib eye, you gotta get over here to Signatures. Absolutely good, absolutely flavorful. And it's so juicy. It is so juicy, guys.
Now, after getting this whole bad boy cut up to pieces, I needed to go ham on this thing. Yes, I needed to go ham because I needed to get out of here. I was in a rush to get to my next destination, which was church. Yeah, I needed to get to church, guys. Good Friday services was about to start, and I needed to be there. So let me get this food down in my belly. Oh yes, look, one more bite left, one more piece left, and
last bite, guys, bottoms up.
And now I am complete with this day.
Oh guys, I am full and stuffed. But just wait for my review, guys. I want to get back to my car and I want to let you know what I think of everything, okay? All right.
The next day.
Well guys, as you see, I had to do a next day thing. Unfortunately, my battery ran out as soon as I was getting on the elevator, and I was like, oh man, I gotta charge this thing up. I can't do the rest of this. Man, I gotta get to church. I gotta get to the Good Friday service. So I figured, hey, Good Friday service is gonna go on, you know, throughout the night, so I gotta do this the next day. So now that I got that done with, and boy was I stuffed doing all that, man, it's now time to give you my scores. So of course, as you know, all those prime ribs were prime, you know, but except that last one, of course, that wasn't a prime rib, that was a prime rib eye. So I want to let y'all know one thing also too. I made my thumbnail before this was all done, and I figured that I want to have 4 places to go to, and I know y'all see that 4, and I felt like I wasn't going to redo the entire thumbnail again, because hell, making thumbnails is a lot of work, you know. So as you see in that 4 though, what I did, I just took that picture of that 4 right there. As soon as you see that 4, you see it right now, right? Now I want to zoom in on it for you. Yeah, there you go. You see that 3 right there? Yeah, that is my way of showing you that it is 3 instead of 4. But I want to let you know there are more places that you could go to on the island to get yourself a prime rib, okay? There's a spot that is called High Steaks that is in Waikiki. Yeah, they got some pretty good steaks, what my uncle tells me, because he always loves going there. I never been there myself, but I believe his word because he got a lot of good taste in some food and stuff. So yeah, if you ever in Waikiki and you want prime rib, go to High Steaks, okay? Highs, that's H-Y-S Steaks, okay? Yeah. I'm not going to go there myself right now, but I will bring y'all a video to that spot when I'm down to going to another steakhouse again, okay? So, now down to the scores. Okay, so, as you see, yeah, even though I didn't get the prime rib from them, they're still going to kind of be in the score level as well too, because they deserve it. They are a great location as well. So when it comes down to the best view that you could get, last is going to be the Cattle Company, of course, because you don't really get a view with that location. So of course they are dead last on the scoring because they don't have a view. Now third is of course a spot up in the North Shore, Lei Lei. Yeah, they're third. That golf course, yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. And I can tell you, it is a great view that you get. And hands down, if you are getting done with your golf, go hit them up, you know, so you can be able to get yourself a good steak or a good prime rib afterwards. And yeah, it is so good. Now, number two, of course, once you reveal number two, you got the score for number one. Number two, of course, is Signature Prime Rib. Yeah, I mean, you're getting a fabulous view, and of course you're going to be getting those sunsets from that high area right there. Yeah, I wasn't there for the sunset because I had to hurry up and get to church and everything, but I can tell you, if you have reservations and it's around sunset, boy oh boy, it's going to be good for you. And of course, you get to see all those other amazing views that they have as well. And of course, number one is Haleiwa Joe's. Of course, you know, Haleiwa Joe's, my God, that view is spectacular. You can't get any other kind of view out on this island. You know, it is like, for sure, prime. For sure, prime. And of course, the next category is the price. As you know, Signature Prime Rib shouldn't be on this category, but they are going to be also dead last in this category as well too, because yeah, the price that it was for the steak, and remember, I still had to buy the broccoli itself, you know, to be able to try to match. Those prices were super high, as you see what that is right there. I mean, that total price right there that you see is a lot. So of course, they're going to be at the bottom, you know. Next to the bottom is Lei Lei. Yeah, it was so delicious and everything, but it still costs this much right here. And you know, just for that meal right there, that's you know, still a pretty hefty price for a prime rib, you know. Now, who's at second place here? Yeah, second place, no, it's not Cattle Company, guys. It's Haleiwa Joe's. Yeah, they are second on the list, all because of how much they charge for theirs. And you see how much they charge right there. Yeah, that kind of gets it, you know, for being third. So of course, as you know, number one is Cattle Company. Yeah, look at this price they have right there. That is a good, reasonable price, especially for what you get from out of it. You know, you get all that for that price. That was pretty good, you know. That was really, really good for that price. Now it comes down to the final piece. Who is the best? Now, of course, from lowest to top rating and their scores, last on this list is the Cattle Company. Yeah, although it was so delicious, but what makes them last is that they put a lot of fat cap on that prime rib. And you want to have less fat cap on your prime rib, because if you got so much fat cap, then you're paying for so much fat cap that you cannot eat. Well, I eat because you see who I am. So that's why they are down at the bottom and everything. Good, but too much fat cap. Second to last will be Signature Prime Rib. Yeah, how is Signature Prime Rib above the Cattle Company for better prime rib when they don't even serve prime rib? Oh, it's all about the flavor when it comes to that, okay? They are technically last, but they are not last, okay? So don't get on me about that, okay? Now, as you know, whoever's number two will tell you who's number one. So, number two,
shockingly, I'm gonna have to tell you this, but number 2 is Lei Lei. Yeah, of course, even though they were fabulous, that taste of that steak that shocked me like that, what? You know, that taste was incredible, and I am not doubting that. And they get that score right here, and it's like you will understand why they are number 2 compared to number 1. If you haven't been to number 1 yet, you will know. Once you go to number 1 on my list and you see how fabulous that prime rib tastes, you will be the exact same way. Number 1, Haleiwa Joe's. I mean, they deserve this score right here, you know? They deserve it. I know some people will probably say I was already biased to them and everything, but all those other places I didn't try before, and I tried them out, and of course, they just didn't perform to Haleiwa Joe's, you know? Haleiwa Joe's, you got it. All right, guys, but as you see how I scored them, it's pretty fair, right? Don't you think, guys? Don't you think? You know? But come on, guys. I mean, you got to try it for yourself to see, though. I'm just giving you a little view of what you can have, all right? So, but, guys, now it's time for me to get up out of here. I got some more business to take care of today, you know? So, if y'all like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, all right? If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like this video, subscribe to the channel, because then you'll see more of this, all right? So, 29 fam, until next time, Lord willing, peace.